Hello, Pisces. Welcome and welcome back to Pisces Network, you guys. Ooh, get laser focused. We're going to get into another reading. I hope you guys are doing well. Be sure to like and subscribe to continue to catch the vibe. I just wanted to get a little quick message out for you guys. For any of you who needed it, if you find this message, it means you were meant to hear it. If you guys do want to book a reading, the link is below. Click the link in the description box, you guys, to book a personal reading and get your question answered. This more than likely is a question that you've been asking over and over, that you've been thinking about for a while. But the link is below, you guys. Y'all be sure to go subscribe to my other channels. Okay. Casey Nicole is where I do collective readings and zodiac sign readings, formerly known as the Nutcase Network. It still says the Nutcase Network below in the description box, but click the link. It's going to say my name, which is Casey Nicole. Thank you for everyone who's been supporting that channel. Thank you for everyone who's been supporting all of my channels. If you want to get love readings, the Underground has readings. Just so you guys know, the reason why I haven't really been posting on the Underground is because I have a reading that's in escrow, apparently. It says escrow because they copyright struck me for singing a cappella Robin Thicke. Just like they did that over here on this channel. Copyright striked me for, well, not a strike, but they put a copyright ban on the video from me getting monetized because I was singing an a cappella version of a song, and they said I was infringing upon copyright. So there haven't been a lot of posts over there because I'm just waiting for that to get resolved. Like, I don't like when those types of things energetically interfere. So thank you for everyone who's been supporting that channel. Also, be sure to go subscribe to Talking About Things, formerly known as Mom Jeans by Nutcase. I'm just trying to keep it simple, y'all. I know I'm changing stuff. I know I'm doing a lot. I just would appreciate if y'all could support me through this because all of us are kind of going through changes. All of us have a lot going on, and you know, nobody's perfect. No matter what you or I do, Pisces, we're always going to have someone who has a problem with it. We're always going to have someone who critiques it. We're always going to have someone who, you know, doesn't want to accept things as they are, because we live in a society now where everybody just feels like because they feel a certain way that everyone and everything needs to change because of how they feel. And sometimes we feel that way because we get tired of doing it, especially if we're the ones who are, you know, trying to be respectful of everyone. So, you know, just support your girl. That's what I'm trying to say. It's just a lot that's been going on, you guys. I'm not necessarily like 100% feeling it all the time because I don't know. Maybe it's capitalism. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of capitalism. I'm tired of the fucking rat race. I'm tired of all this shit, to be honest with you. But, however, despite that, I know everything's going to be fine. I know everything's going to work out the way it's meant to work out. And that could be how you guys are feeling, because I kind of got this message that you guys were handling something a lot better than you expected, or a lot better than someone else expected. I don't know what it is that you're dealing with right now, but there's something that you're handling a lot better than people expected you to, or a lot better than you may have even expected yourself to handle a situation. Okay. Yeah. Black tourmaline, protect your energy, bring in the light, start fresh. Yeah. So you have had a fresh start recently, you guys. And you guys are trying to stay positive about whatever this fresh start is. And this is one of the ways that you are protecting your energy, because people are always like, well, how do you protect your energy? You protect your energy by protecting your thoughts, protecting your mindset, protecting your emotions. You know, protecting your physical body is only part of it, but protecting your spiritual body is also another part of it. So if you choose to look at situations positively, and if you choose to, you know, just remain as a positive person and not to get bogged down, not to get depressed about things, not to let, you know, demons drag you down, that's a part of you protecting your energy. kind of like how I was talking earlier. Like, if you really know how to listen to tarot, because it takes skill to read tarot, but it also takes skill to listen to tarot. And a lot of people don't understand or possess the skills to listen to tarot properly. So don't take offense to that. Just educate yourself. It's basically a situation where you have to really have the ability to look within your soul. If you're waiting on people to tell you about your life, you're going to get manipulated wherever you go. And I pray for you, because that's bad. There's a lot of cults out here right now. Okay. Everybody, for whatever reason, I keep getting recommendations on videos about Scientology. So I don't know why that's coming back around and resurfacing. It's been going on since probably I think the 60s or something like that. But there's a lot going on nowadays. And we just, had that whole situation with Nature Boy and all this other type of stuff. And I just want you guys to understand how to protect yourself. And that's all I've been doing since I started these channels, is trying to get people to see different aspects or perspectives of their situation so that they can be more equipped to protect themselves. So I just feel like, when it comes down to these readings, a lot of the things that I say, especially because of the type of empath that I am, I'm picking up on the energy that's going on in your situation as soon as I turn on the camera and start speaking to you. So if there's a reaction or an action that you don't necessarily like or agree with, it could be a reflection of how someone is treating you, how you're treating someone else, how you're feeling in response to a situation, how someone else is feeling in response to a situation. It doesn't necessarily mean that I'm coming at you. So open your mind and be more objective. Okay. Number one, for those of you who already do that, I really appreciate it, you guys. Thank you for always being in the comments and reinforcing what it is that I say, because it's very helpful so that I don't have to say it all of the time. I really appreciate all of you who support the channel through members, and all of you who just, are moderators, okay, members and moderators, but all of you who just come and tune in and hear me out and listen to what I have to say. I really appreciate that. Definitely go subscribe to Talking About Things. Me and my youngest son created that name. I asked him what would he name a channel, I asked him what should I name a channel where I talk about things, and he was like, Talking About Things. And I was like, boy, you so smart. And I was just like, that's so cute. So we changed the name of the channel. And I made up, we also made up some channel names for him too. Like I said, if you had a channel, what would you want to do on your channel? And then we came up with some names and brainstormed together. So a lot of you guys could be dealing with situations where you're having to brainstorm ideas and be very creative about how you handle a situation. But I just want you guys to know and have reassurance that the way that you're handling a situation is very much so productive, proactive, and I kind of want to say futuristic. I'm hearing altruistic, but I'm not sure that that's going to describe fully what I'm trying to say. I don't think altruistic. What does that mean? Because I'm using my phone that I usually look up things on to do the video. I don't know what that means. I just want to get my laptop real quick. Y'all be sure to like and subscribe. Continue to catch the vibe. It's going to be what it is. And I think I'm very glad that a lot of people who aren't watching, or who used to watch that aren't watching, I just want to refresh. I think it's time for a refresh. So hopefully this is bringing in the people who are really aligned with me, and I appreciate that. Altruistic means showing a disinterested and selfless concern for the well-being of others. Unselfish. What? Yeah, so maybe you are being altruistic. Altruism is the principle and practice of concern for the well-being and or happiness of other humans or animals above oneself. While objects of altruistic concern vary, it is an important moral value in many cultures and religions. It may be considered a synonym of selflessness, the opposite of selfishness, okay? Optimism, altruism. So you're handling something a lot better than what people thought you would. If there's anyone here who is trying to put you down or trying to get you down or trying to like cause a problem, I just feel like they're not going to be able to do it. Or if someone is trying to like make something difficult for you, it's not turning out the way that they thought it was going to be, because they thought you were going to like, I really get this vibe where someone thought that they were going to be able to take advantage of you. They thought they were going to be able to trick you, hoodwink you, bamboozle you. Somebody thought that they were going to be able to put you in a position where you unalive yourself and, drive off the edge of a cliff or something like that. They really just thought that you were going to be so down and out and empty. And you know why? Because I feel like this person has seen you in a very, very low state. Whoever this person is has seen you in a very, very low state where your energy was super depleted. Your energy was super drained. Your energy was super low. Maybe you did threaten to unalive yourself, or maybe they heard you say, I just don't want to live anymore. What does life even mean? Or there's something where you were questioning your life, where someone literally thought that they could like drain you, or you like, ooh, Pisces, they would be a good victim or they would be a good candidate for whatever evil plan that I have, because they're weak of heart or they're weak of mind. Now, it doesn't have to be that serious. For some of y'all, it is. For some of you guys, this is just maybe, it could even be a job like that saw you in a weakened state where you were like, oh, I don't want to lose my home, and I'm a single parent with my kids, and I really need a job so bad, because like maybe this was during your interview. There was, a moment where you were describing some type of lack that you were experiencing, or a feeling of lack, or, dishevelment, right? And this person, this group, or this organization thought, oh, that's the perfect candidate for being under our control, that we could mold and use and basically manipulate to our will and bend to our will, because they're in this state of panic. They're in this state of lack. They're in this state of, necessity, where they need us. Somebody wants you to need them, or somebody wanted you to need them. And that is the way that they basically like handle people, or make it so that people do what it is that they want to do, even if it's something bad. Like basically, capitalism. The rat race, okay, over and over again. But what somebody didn't know, Pisces, is that you could have been empathically picking up on other people's tones and emotions at that time to make it more dramatic than what it really was, meaning channeling. You could have been definitely in that state of mind. However, it was just a moment in time. Like somebody saw a brief glimpse of you at a weakened state and thought that was your consistent demeanor. They thought that was your everyday like goal, or not goal, but they thought that was your everyday like persona. Not knowing how much strength and power that you really have, and not knowing that whatever they saw was just a very, very brief moment in time. That is not like your normal state of being. So there's also going to be something that's done before you know it, or it's over before you know it. I'm hearing that Kanye West, I always hear this part of Kanye West's song where he said, in the blink of an eye, his whole life changed. So in the blink of it could feel like your life over the last few months has changed in the blink of an eye. Yeah, find your calm, blue lace agate. But I feel like you're handling it very calmly, or you're handling it very appropriately for someone who has a large or great deal of faith. and trust in source. See, but the people or energies or corporations or entities that have seen you in that brief moment of weakness, they don't understand faith and trust in source, God, Most High, right? They don't understand that faith because they don't hold that faith. And that's why they are so successful at being slave drivers, at being controllers, at being devils, at holding the chains. That's why they're so good at it, because they've resigned to the negativity. Okay. Yeah. Tourmalinated quartz, get out of your own way. Citrine, again, bringing the light. Lepidolite, recall your dreams. So yeah, a lot of you guys, if you are in a situation that's kind of bleak and you feel like in the blink of an eye, your whole life has changed and you're like, what the fuck? What the fuck? You get what I'm saying? Like, what is going on? Like, it's because I don't know exactly why. I can't say why, because when I said it's because, they were like, no, that's wrong. If you feel like your life has changed in the blink of an eye, just know that in the blink of an eye, it's going to change back. It just doesn't feel like it right now. Okay, but your spirit team wants you to basically get out of your own way. Okay, what else for Pisces, spirit? I want to put that back. Let's get some cards. We're going to get a message for you guys. Thank you so much for being here. As always, be sure to like and subscribe to catch the vibe. You gotta like and subscribe to all of my channels, y'all. I really don't be on Black Empress Oracle, but you never know. That's a channel I created a long time ago for my black women, but apparently they didn't want to hear nothing. No, I'm just playing. I'm just talking shit. Sometimes I just be talking shit, y'all. Just laugh, okay? It's not that serious. But yeah, go definitely subscribe to Casey Nicole, formerly known as the Nutcase Network. Subscribe to Talking About Things, formerly known as Mom Jeans by Nutcase. And subscribe to the Underground, y'all, for love readings. All right. Let's see for Pisces, guardian angels, archangels, spirit guides, and ancestors of the highest vibration. Father, Mother, God, what is the main message? We're only going to pull one card, y'all. We're not going to look at the bottom. One card for Pisces, spirit. Dang. Iolite, shift your money mindset. Okay. So this one always comes out for you guys. Like, I don't know why. But apparently it's a continuous issue that you guys deal with and have to cope with on a regular basis. Or it could be something karmic when it comes to your past lives. Okay. Money and your relationship to money is being challenged in this part of your life, in this part of your lifetime for Pisces. So it says, Iolite, shift your money mindset. Money might make the world go round, but it shouldn't have you running in circles. It's important to view your cup as half full instead of half empty, right? To maintain a healthy perspective. And what was I talking about? I was talking about how you were very altruistic or optimistic, or it's like the way you're looking at something is very positive. We saw the bring in the light card with black tourmaline, protect your energy. Okay. A way that you are able to protect your energy is to be positive about the outcome of the situation. And even though I was going on this whole rant about like capitalism and being tired of a lot of things, and no matter what you do, it's still bullshit. Despite me saying that, y'all, that's not how I feel when I turn off this camera. Y'all do not see me in my own personal space. And there are times where we all have ups and downs and moments. But a lot of times what I'm saying is to get you to realize something. Is to get you, just let's use our brain. I'm trying to get us to use our brains because they have us on such a hamster wheel of short form content, making us all dumb. And we have low attention spans. We don't brainstorm. We don't do research. Our brains are literally turning to mush in our heads. And then those wavelengths that are coming from our brains, those electromagnetic currents that come from our brains are beaming off of each other and hitting each other in the public. Some of y'all are out there having kids, or you have children already, and genetically it's mutating down to your children. It's just like a gut microbiome. If your mother or your grandmother only ate certain foods, they're going to have a certain set of bacteria, which makes up their gut microbiome in their digestive system. And they can only pass down that same set of microbacteria to their children. And that prevents, certain diseases and things like that. I'm not a doctor, lawyer, or psychologist. I just do like to learn. So if your mother or your grandmother passed down a certain set of bacteria, microbacteria in their gut microbiome, and like basically it's like a report, and they give you the report that you only have as much information as what they had in their report. You can't really add new things unless you incorporate new foods into your diet. So it's like, if we have a brain, I would assume, maybe to make an ass out of myself, because I might be wrong, but I would infer that the same thing is prominent for the electromagnetic waves of your brain, right? And if we're all connected in a way, like in communities, when you go to a certain country and they say, well, hey, you might not want to drink that water because you're not from here, and you're going to get the bubble guts and be boo-booing your whole vacation because you drank that water. But then you're like, why? Well, the people in the country have grown up on that water. They were birthed on that water. They had that water their whole life pretty much. And they're used to the water. Their body and their genetics, they're used to the water. But you coming from a different place are not used to the water. Even people who may come to your country may not be used to the water. So there's going to have to be some type of like reaction time for you to be able to get used to it. And it's not going to be, during your vacation. Now, I kind of forgot why I was talking about this. Hold on. Right? The reason why I was saying that, right, is because I don't know. I think it's just a situation where spirit wants you to know, like, a lot of the things that you think are basically reflected onto others, and the things that others think are reflected onto you. The thoughts going through our minds are a, product of the thoughts going through the minds of people around us. And, certain communities have different set of thoughts, and we as a collective all kind of like group together. So just be aware of how to protect yourself from maybe the negative thoughts or behaviors of the people in your community, or protect yourself from the negative thoughts and behaviors of people within an online community, and make sure that you are doing what you can to be positive. I don't know where I was going to go with the water thing. It was good, but I lost it. And I'm trying to remember. But yeah, it's something about your mindset, child. The rants are necessary. Okay, so money might make the world go round, but it still shouldn't have you running in circles. It's important to view your cup as half full instead of half empty to maintain a healthy perspective. When you shift your attention from what you don't have to appreciating what you do, you attract more of what you desire into your life. Ooh, that was so unladylike. Excuse me. Embrace a feeling of enoughness. I wonder how my burp sounds on playback. I'm gonna need to go watch it. But whenever I watch like the videos back, I always miss the part where I burp. I know a lot of people might not like that, but I'm a human. I'm so tired of people trying to make folks think that they're gonna be perfect all the time. I can't help it if I burp, and I'm not gonna edit it out. So I'm just saying. Okay. I might delete this video because I'm doing a lot of rambling. I don't know. Ooh, I might delete this video. I don't know. Look, appreciate what you got so you can get what you want. Embrace a feeling of enoughness and know that whether or not you have everything you want, you definitely have everything you need. Bring more awareness into your internal state and challenge yourself to express gratitude for where you are and what you have right now instead of chasing money or material items. Chase happiness and satisfaction with your life as it is currently. You will soon see that your cup runneth over. Now, the core questions are you a conscious spender? Do you buy what you want or what you need? What would make you content with your financial situation? Okay, the affirmation is I live in a state of abundance. Today, express appreciation for all that you have. Yeah. So listen, appreciate what you have. Love what you got and remember what you had. Messing with the ones who helped me in the time when I was flat broke, didn't even have a dime. My family, they was there. My niggas, they was there. The rest of y'all left me for dead, didn't care. I used to have dreams, living large in this thing. And by the grace of God, I'm still alive in this thing. I strive in this game to get all that I can. Never said I'm the main. Respect me as a man. Man, y'all know that's my theme song. Life We Live, Project Pat, all day. That's my theme song, bro. I used to ride around as a teenager listening to that song. Like when I first got my car, right? My mom, she had a Toyota Corolla, right? It was like a 99, 98 Toyota Corolla. And they were saving it for me when she passed. And when I tell you I got that car, it didn't have no CD player in it. It only had a tape player. I had to get one of them tape player things, basically like an aux cord, but I had to get one of them tape player aux cords where you put it in the tape track and it has a cord coming out of it and you plug it into your phone or your MP3. Y'all little young bloods don't know shit about that. Okay, so don't even get in the comments and act like you know what the fuck I'm talking about. You don't know shit about that. You ain't never seen no tape with a cord coming out of it. Who know what I'm talking about? I used to ride around and that was one of the songs on my playlist. And I had this little small MP3 player. I think it was an Apple. After a while, I got an Apple. But because my family was very much so, had me sheltered my whole life, I didn't have any like Apple products for a long time. And I think I ended up acquiring one from a friend who got a new one. She told me I could have her old one. But I had this little small MP3 player. It was literally like a box. Like it was like that big. And I had to literally go onto it. I had to go into the file from my computer, plug it into my computer, change the files of music on my MP3 player through my computer. And I was using LimeWire and FrostWire. Y'all remember LimeWire and FrostWire? That's how I was downloading all my music and stuff. You know, pirating. Just a regular pirating. Every teenager. And then once I got my playlist together, I would put it in order because you couldn't change the order once you put it on your device. Like when you was driving and stuff or listening to it, you couldn't change the order of it. All you could do was switch to the next song. You had to put it in the right order when you put it on your computer. So I would rearrange the order and put the songs that I really wanted to listen to at the top. Man, early technology was very much so entertaining. It made you feel smart. Technology now, I just feel like diminishes people and makes people feel stupid. Or it makes people stupid. I don't know what it is. To me, it feels like technology now. I don't know. To me, it makes you feel dumb or it makes people dumb. What else for Pisces do they need to know? What else does Pisces need to know? Oh, spotlight. Dang. No, I don't like living under your spotlight. Just because you think I might find somebody worthy. What? Is that you? Is that you? Is that you? Okay. Spotlight. Limelight. Audience. Self-absorbed. It fell on the floor, so I don't know. I don't know what that means. Let's clarify it. Toxic people. Yeah, look at that. Addictions. Bad advice. Wrong crowd. Hurting. Crying, depressed, pain, and sorrow. So there's someone who's in the spotlight who's actually hurting really badly. Hell, that bitch, that could be me. Book a reading. Book a reading. I'm going to give away a free reading, but I need at least one person to book a reading. No, I'm just playing. I'm going to do the drawing like maybe around like the 15th, y'all. I just got to get some food in my house. I got to wait till the 15th, child. Because I'm a welfare baby right now. I'm watching my the ladies in the Leafson office ride around on this cart. They got this cart that got rims on it now. Like, you know the golf carts that the apartments have? They didn't have a golf cart when I came and moved in. Like, I had to literally drive to, like, wherever I was looking at a place. Now they got this golf cart. It's brand new. It's real fresh and nice. And it got rims on it. And, you know, I was watching them ride around and they had just got it. And I didn't even have a mailbox key. I couldn't even get my mail. My ceiling was still open. They only compensated me for 1 week of, you know, not being able to use my stove and having to buy food and eat out. Or buy food that was, like, not gonna last. I had to buy food every single day. You know, my ceiling was open for 2 weeks, but they only compensated me for 1 week. So therefore, like, I was even more in the hole. But they get to ride around on a golf cart, which I guess they tired of walking. So I guess good for them, right? And I still don't have vent registers on my vent downstairs, you know, but good for them, right? And I'm just sitting here watching them ride around on that golf cart, and I'm just like, you know, book a reading. Book a reading. For real. Because, you know, I'm just trying to make these noodles stretch for me and my kids. Just trying to make these noodles stretch. And I'm not trying to be no begging ass bitch. Like, I don't be wanting to tell y'all about this stuff. Because then you look at me and you be like, well, she got a wig and she got eyelashes. And, you know, she got nice clothes. Child, half the clothes I done bought was before I stopped working in corporate. And I just am very frugal. And I save things. A lot of the stuff I get is fast fashion, which is very cheap, but it doesn't last very long. But I just take care of it, wash it on a delicate cycle, air dry it, and let it just keep working and doing what it needs to do. A lot of the eyelashes that I've had for over 6 months, and I just keep recycling them, and I store them and wash them properly. So I don't know. Let's see what else for Pisces. This is probably why people don't watch my channel, because I just be talking about shit that don't be about y'all directly, and it confuses dumb people that don't understand that it's a message in there somewhere. And I don't even know what the message is sometimes, but I know the message is in there somewhere. You know, but a lot of people just stupid. But I want those of you who understand and relate to, like, what I'm going through to understand. Let me tell you one thing. Even if that's the case, even if I don't have $1 in my bank account, even if I got negative in my bank account, I'ma still be real. I'ma still be who I am. Even if I ain't got no food in my fridge, I'ma still be who I am. Even if I'm living on the street, I'ma still be who I am. And that's what I meant when I started this reading. A lot of y'all know what I'm talking about because a lot of y'all are living it right now. A lot of y'all have lived it in the past, and your spirit team just wants you to know how much they love you and how grateful they are. Here they come again. I just hear that sound. Meet me. That's what I hear. Meet me. They look so goofy. But I can't be mad, though. I can't be mad because I didn't have no food to eat this morning because I'm trying to save the food for the kids. And that's why another reason, let me just give y'all a testimony. Another reason why I said, just keep doing what you're doing, because God always going to have the final say. God always going to have the final say. I don't know why they decided to have like whatever but they put out breakfast this morning. They had Chick-fil-A sandwiches. They had some fruit muffins, orange juice, coffee. They had a whole breakfast spread out there this morning, right? A bitch was hungry. For dinner last night, I had hot dogs. I had 2 hot dogs on the butts of the bread. Not even a whole slice of bread. It was like the back of the bread. I put some mayo on it, y'all. And then I boiled my hot dogs. And then I had an avocado, right, that I had got. I had got some apples and avocados and like fruits and stuff with the last little bit of my money that I had to buy groceries. Because I was just trying to get stuff that we could eat without having to cook on the stove. So I had an avocado in there and I chopped it up, right? And I put it on top of the hot dog. And I was trying to make like a chili dog type of situation, but with avocado because I ain't had no chili meat. And then I had put some mustard and hickory smoked barbecue sauce on top of it and sprinkled a little seasoned salt and pepper and paprika on the hot dog, like on the avocado. Just a little bit, a little Salt Bay, right? And that junk was good, but it did not fill me up because I was hungry this morning. So I was like a little depressed because I'm like, damn, bitch, you gonna have to go the next like 5 days without no food, but it's okay because the kids gonna eat, right? And this is some real ass shit. And I don't know if this is something that we gonna have to deal with more and try to reconcile with. But really what I get about this whole like rant, you guys, is the fact that I just feel like times is about to get crazy. And it's already crazy. But I don't think, like, everybody feel like, oh my God, it's so crazy. When is it going to get better? It's not. They're trying, ooh, what just fell out? The love is in the Page of Cups. This is about your choices. See, this is the thing. It's not going to get better. It's not going to go back to what it was. It's only going to change and evolve into what it's supposed to be. So in order for you to acclimate and understand how you need to show up with this reality, it's best for you to just follow what it is that you feel led to do. Right? And in my mind, I was like, damn, this is really a testament. And people gonna take it the wrong way. You could take it how the fuck you want it. I don't give a fuck how you take what I'm saying. But I'm testifying for the people out there, especially the moms. Okay, I respect you if you're a single dad. But honestly, if you're a single mom, I can only speak from my experience right now. And I just feel like it's a lot of single moms. It's crazy, okay? And if you're a single dad, I respect you too. Take it how it resonates. But especially if you're a woman out here making it by yourself and you got kids, like they literally charging me the same amount for water usage, right? For my little child as a grown adult. So if it's 4 grown ass niggas living in an apartment, I'm getting charged the same rate for water as them 4 grown ass niggas. This Georgia for you though. Okay. But I'm saying this to y'all because I don't know what each of y'all are going through. I don't know if it's the same or similar or totally different from my situation. But what I do know is I didn't know how I was going to eat this morning. And I cried this morning about what to do. Because everything that I feel like I try to do, I feel like I get pushed back and pushed down. But I never give up. And all of the times that I've been kind of slapped down or taught a lesson, I've handled it very poorly. But this time, I'm handling it differently and I see my growth and I see my evolution and I see how I've changed. And for those of you who may be struggling with situations where you don't know what direction to go in and you feel crazy because everything is kind of like falling over around you and collapsing around you, just know that the way you're handling the situation is a lot better than the way some people are handling the situation in the same way. Like, It's a lot better than what you thought you were going to do. It's a lot better than what your enemies thought you were going to be able to do. And it's a lot better than a lot of people who are in similar predicaments. And for me, you know, damn near wanting to go get some water and pour it in a bowl full of cat food, because that's all I got is dry kibble. And not knowing what to eat, and then, you know, wanting to save the food for the kids. And this whole time, these last few days, when I knew things were dwindling down, and I was trying to manage and do the best that I could, everything inside of me was telling me, like, girl, don't worry about it. Like, don't stress about it. Don't try to prevent whatever this is from happening. Just focus on what it is that you want to focus on. Research what you want to research. That's why I said go subscribe to Mom Jeans by Nutcase, now known as Talking About Things. Because I'm doing a lot of stuff over there that I just feel like it's fun. For me, it's fun. Okay? And if you don't want to watch, you don't have to watch. If you don't want to subscribe, you don't have to subscribe. If you don't like me talking about stuff, then that's fine. But like, if you really want to support me and you want me to keep doing these readings for you, and you don't want it to always be like a testimonial, then support me. But if you don't, then that's cool. Like, even if you like when I talk about things, we still gonna be doing that regardless. But like, I don't know what else to say. I just guess what I'm trying to say is that I knew everything was going to be okay, and I know everything's going to be okay, whether people support me or not. Like, I know everything's going to work out the way it's supposed to work out. And just a small, window into that was the fact that I was stomach touching my back this morning, and I knew I was going to be hungry all day, and I knew I wasn't going to eat all day. I wasn't planning on eating for the next 4 days because we just don't have food in the house, because for 2 weeks, I had to just buy fast food. And for that email to come through and say, hey, come and get breakfast. Is that not God? Temperance at the bottom. Is that not God? And it's coming from the people who kind of like were a part of the reason why I'm in this predicament, because of all the fucking bullshit that they've been doing to be underhanded and like have faulty business practices. Is that not God? So what I feel like Spirit is trying to tell you guys when it comes to this situation, I don't know what it is about spotlight and the money mindset, but it kind of feels like you guys have this idea that if you were in the spotlight, or if you could have what people in the spotlight have, things would be better. And your spirit team is trying to tell you that that's not true. Because a lot of these people are very toxic. A lot of these people are walking away from the spotlight because of the people who are in it that are toxic. Thumbnail. A lot of the people who you think have it good are going through the same. It would be even worse. What if I was a Gwyneth Paltrow or a Beyonce or a Meryl Streep or a Tom Cruise, and I was in the same predicament as I'm in right here? I would be mortified. I would be one sorry, sad bitch. Because how the fuck do you have all that fame, but you still are broke as a goddamn joke and don't know what you're going to eat on a regular basis? I guarantee you a lot of these celebrities, a lot of these stars, a lot of these people who are in these positions of power, they are struggling worse than a lot of us. Because God forbid, ooh, look what fell over here. Look. Ooh, the Ace of Cups. Because God forbid you be a celebrity and get seen in the food bank. Ooh. The embarrassment. You get what I'm saying? So I'm lucky. I'm telling you, there's a lot of people who who are really not handling life very well. They're really not very well adjusted, and you envying those people or being jealous of them or wishing you had what they had because you feel like it would make it easier is only blocking you from receiving the blessing that's totally meant for you. And I'm not saying that you're doing this to be spiteful. I'm just saying it because maybe you're fucking hungry. Maybe you're sitting in an empty apartment or an empty room, sleeping on the floor, and you're fucking hungry. I don't know. Or you could be going to a job every day where you're getting abused verbally and mentally and beat down, and you feel like the soul and the life is being drained out of you, and you don't know if you're going to end up being like the bitch from Wells Fargo who was keeled over on the desk for 4 days. Or maybe you work out in the elements and you just got done dealing with the hot heat of the summer or the cold bite of the winter, and you got to still get up and do it all again, even though you're tired and achy. And sometimes you just wish you didn't have to work so hard. Whatever it is. Just understand that there are blessings and curses in every situation. And it's, maybe people say I shouldn't share what I share, but I share what I share because I am who I am. And I just, if I just have this, frame of mind where if people are going to try to use it against me, it's not going to benefit them, because what are they going to do? You get what I'm saying? What are you going to do? Really do it. What are you going to do that's not already being done to me? So I might as well help the people who my story can help. And for any of you who don't know where your next meal is going to come from, or you don't know if you're going to have a roof over your head next month, or you don't know if your kids are going to make it, or you don't know when the next time it is you're going to see them, or you don't know if you're going to have a job tomorrow, just listen to me. Listen to my voice and understand that everything is going to be okay. Everything is going to turn out fine. You are safe. Anything and everything that you need, you're going to have it. But what I need you to do is take your eye off of the people and things that you feel like you need or that you want, and focus on what's important. That is how you're going to make it through this situation, okay? Last cards. The Achiever. Projects and investments will prosper. Keep fighting and you will have victory. You have the ability to dominate others. Even though I don't think, me personally, I don't think you should want to dominate other people, but they're just basically saying that you have the ability to rise to the top, or you have the ability to rise to the occasion. Don't feel crazy. Don't feel delusional. You're very blessed. You're very anointed. God is looking out for you. Your spirit team is watching out for you guys. They're removing you from things that you don't need, and they're bringing you towards things that you do need. They're removing people from your life that you don't need, and they're bringing people into your life that are more in alignment with you. Okay? The Untainted. Don't worry about malicious talk. Your light will not be tarnished when they try to ruin your reputation. And that's what I was about to say too. It probably feels like you may feel criticized too as well for whatever predicament or situation that you're in, but that's the point. Like, that's why I said you're handling something actually a lot better than what you think you actually are, a lot better than what you thought you would, a lot better than what someone else thought you would who may have malicious intent towards you, and a lot better than a lot of people in your situation are handling it. So you should be very proud of yourself. I told you guys when I started that GoFundMe, I told you guys that I hate asking for help. I really do. I do not like asking people for help. I do not want to be like one of these panhandling, social media panhandlers who they make videos about. I don't want to be that bitch. But it's like, how many times can I talk about the conspiracy theories of like putting people who are, light bringers down? The light bearers, all of us who are fighting these spiritual battles and trying to help motivate each and every one of you to fight these spiritual battles. I can't, y'all know this is what it is. And people are going to look I never want to be that bitch that look like I'm asking people for money. I don't want to ask y'all for money. I literally will work for whatever I need to earn. I don't have a problem with that. But it's it always looks like I'm in a bind. It always looks like I'm broke. It always looks like I don't have shit because they want you to think that I make bad decisions so you don't listen to me. So therefore it kills my channel and it discredits what it is that I say, even though what I'm saying is actually sent from God and anointed from spirit as channeled information for us as a community and collective to be able to grow. But if I'm discredited, if I look broke all the time, and if I look like I don't make good decisions, then it puts me in a position where nobody's going to listen to what I say and it's going to kill my channels. And you're going to feel like, why would I listen to this bitch if she broke? Because of the image of the toxic people in the spotlight that they want to create to make you think that they are the ones you should pay attention to. But don't nobody understand it. And I feel like y'all do. And I'm saying don't nobody understand it. Not as those of you who understand, it's just so fucking dumb, bro. It's just so fucking dumb. So no matter, because my story that I share with you, just hear me out. Because my story that I share with you about my situation right now is going to relate to you and it's going to pull on your heartstrings and it's going to make you feel a way. But it's also going to be very reminiscent of what I've been saying and what I've been talking about and what I've been doing. You're going to be at a loss. You're going to be conflicted. So the message of you staying motivated, the message of you knowing that God got your back, the message of you knowing that every single moment you think that you reached the end and you can't do anything else, you're going to be anointed and blessed with something. That message is going to be lost on you because you're going to be distracted by the fact that why is this bitch always broke? I make good decisions. People set me up to do things and I do things sometimes that I have to do to survive, but this is a part of my lesson too. If you feel like you're in that type of position, or if anything I'm saying resonates with you as far as a situation that you could apply to your life, that's why you just gotta let God handle it right now. Temperance energy, the angels have their hand on your life. They have their hand on your situation. Everything you need, they're gonna bring it to you, but they don't want you to interfere in trying to basically bring justice to situations. They want you to let them handle it. And if don't none of y'all support me in this moment, if don't none of y'all donate anything or book a reading, that's cool. Cause that's not my point of saying it. But it's gonna be made to look like that because they don't want y'all to get the message. Just understand. I appreciate y'all who understand. I appreciate y'all who know what I'm saying. And I just feel like this is just what's going on. And this is what's going to be going on. And it's going to be fine though. That's just it. Okay? The unwavering, your determination to succeed in your no-nonsense approach will be very difficult to beat and crack, right? That's why they gotta push you so low. That's why they gotta dig your hole so deep. That's why they gotta bury you so far in the ground, because you have such a strong ability to grow through anything, because you have this unwavering ability to grow and move through anything that you do. Since you have such a strong ability to overcome and to fight, you are strong beyond belief. They have to work double time and triple time, quadruple time, overtime to try to get you as deep in the hole as they can. That's why you got all that fucking debt. Maybe you did make bad decisions at one point or another, but it was still a manipulation from the jump to make you think that those are the things that you needed or that you wanted. That's why your bills is so high. Is everybody's bill, how everybody bills could be this high? I can't believe people can afford these bills and da 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 da. They can't, because they bills ain't as high as yours. They pick and choose monitoring through Big Brother systems to know who's gonna be an agitator and who's not. So if they can kill you now, better, all the better. But one thing about you is you're not gonna let them. And I'm telling you, apparently, Pisces, those of you who are being spiritually attacked are the ones who I'm reading for. And I'm just telling you and letting you know that the attack is going to continue. However, there are forces that have your back. So what you have to do is stay clean, stay focused. Okay, eat clean foods. Make sure you have abilities or ways that you can keep your body cleansed. Okay? I've been seeing a lot about cod liver oil. Calcium. I'm not a doctor, lawyer, or psychologist. Get you that cod liver oil, magnesium. Okay? Talk to your doctor or a practitioner, licensed practitioner that you trust before you add any of these regimens or supplements to your life, because everything is not going to align with your body. But you got to keep yourself at 110%. Walk 30 minutes a day, at least. I got to get back into it too. Okay? Let's do what we need to do to handle what needs to be handled. But I told y'all that story because I want you to know proof. And I can show y'all the email, but actually, I could show y'all the email. I just don't think I have to, because I know that those of you who know are going to know that I'm telling the truth. I'm using my phone where the email is on to do the reading, so it would just make it inconvenient for me to get my laptop again and pull it up. But I could literally show y'all the email. Matter of fact, I'm going to just do it. And this will be the last time that I have to prove anything to y'all on this channel. 1:11 right now. Okay. It's literally September 11th, 1:11 p.m. That's what my laptop says. See? Now it's 12. There you go. And just so you guys know, I'm going to show y'all the email. Property management. And I'm not going to show everything. Look, 9:45 a.m., 3 hours ago. Breakfast on the go is happening right now. Property management. Please join us in the office this morning for Residents Appreciation Event. We hope to see you there. Happening now. Breakfast on the go. September 11th. Grab, what does it say? Stop by and grab a Chick-fil-A biscuit and sides before they are gone. Do you see what I'm saying? And I was literally at 9:45. I had got the kids on the bus. I had laid back down after they all got on the bus for a minute. I got up again to feed the cats. And my stomach was just growling and hungry and shit. And I didn't know what I was going to do. But literally, that's the type of blessing that comes in. And it would have happened regardless of if I say something to y'all. That's what's going to happen anyway. So it's just like, I'm good, y'all. I just want you. People going to feel sorry for me. People going to feel how they feel, right? But for those of you who needed this message for inspiration and for motivation and for like mental and emotional fortitude to keep going, that's who I'm reading for. I'm reading for y'all because I love y'all. Especially you moms with your kids. I love you and your babies. I know your babies shouldn't be listening to me, but I know some of them do sometimes because that's just life. I love you and your babies. If your babies are listening, hey boos. Hey little baby boos. I love y'all. Listen to your mama. She loves you. She wants the best for you. You are her whole heart. And you are why she does what she does. So even when you feel in darkness, know that your mama love you. If any of you are listening with your dads are your rock. They love you. They protect you. They want the best for you. So listen to them and heed the things that they have to say. For those of you who are listening together as spouses, connections, I'm happy to see y'all. I'm happy to see that you're here. I'm happy that you can come together and listen to me with your spouse. Love each other. Show each other how much you mean to each other. Show each other the kindness and compassion that you would want to receive from the other person. Do sweet things for each other. Have equal reciprocity. Listen to each other. Communicate. And just do what you feel like is best for your relationship, not anybody else's relationship outside of you. If you're listening to this by yourself and it's just you and you solo dolo, I love y'all too. And I'm happy that you could find some type of inspiration or motivation with the things that I say. And I hope whatever it is that you're going through internally gets resolved as soon as possible. I hope whatever you're going through externally gets resolved as soon as possible. And for everyone who supports this channel, thank you so much for your support. I really appreciate it. I don't want you guys to feel obligated to book a reading or to do anything for the channel. I just wanted you guys to be able to see clearly that this is not something that is going to be easy, but it's something that we all have to do if we want to see a change. So as always, be sure to like and subscribe to continue to catch the vibe. And remember, Pisces, this is our circle, boos. Bye.